Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be recapping week 2 of Big Brother 27, so let's get right into it. So if you remember last week, Zay got evicted and Zach bawled his eyes out acting like he died or something. Like, dude, you've known the guy for a week. After Zay's eviction, everyone was trying to figure out who voted to evict who, but not long after, the mysterious masked man returns. He stole the HOH key, and basically the competition is that the house guests have to find it, but also they can find mystery powers. Jimmy won HOH, and Kelly, Mickey, and Keanu ended up with powers. Before I further elaborate, Jimmy was immediately desperate to find out who had the powers. Like, they don't even know what the powers are yet. Anyways, Keanu won the mystery competitor power, meaning if he ended up on the block, he will be able to double his chances at winning the power of veto through bringing back a former house guest. If the former house guest wins, then it is on behalf of Keanu. Kelly won the mystery veto power, meaning she can compete in a second veto competition by herself after the veto ceremony, and she can activate this power whether or not she is nominated. Mickey won the HOH interrogation power, meaning she can take over another player's HOH. However, if this power is activated, the person who is HOH can interrogate every other house guest to try and find out who has this power. And if they find out, they remain the HOH, and if they fail, they are dethroned by Mickey, who has this power, like I said earlier. Now, that last power is the kind of power you wouldn't want to tell other people about. Well, Mickey, Morgan, and Jimmy are in the Triple Threat Alliance, and Mickey tells Morgan about her power. Like, girl, what are you doing?
This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as the head of household to nominate 3 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests I have nominated for eviction. I will turn 3 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I have nominated is the next house guest I have nominated is the final house guest I have nominated is I have nominated you, Kelly, you, Adrian, and you, Keanu. Kelly, I worry if I didn't put you up this week, you may use a veto to mess up my nominations, and I just can't take that risk right now. Adrian, I did not want to put you up. You are absolutely a pawn this week. I'm sorry it had to be you. Keanu, you have gone around to every single person this week, and I've told them exactly what you think they want to hear, and in the process, lying to all of us. And instead of taking accountability, you threw other house guests under the bus to save yourself. Unfortunately, your gameplay is so full of the toilet is jealous.
You really thought you ate? Give me that fucking plate.
This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Okay, but did you hear Jimmy's nomination speech? I feel like he's trying so hard to be iconic. I actually posted his speech on my TikTok making fun of it. And tell me that doesn't sound like an insult I would have found when searching up best comebacks ever when I was like 10. Also, we got this random segment of Ava working out. Girl, what is up with those sunglasses? I am so sorry. And we get Rachel and Jimmy roasting each other's fashion sense.
Jacket.
So
Stop. Is that custom? Her closet is like a fashionista's dream.
you really took a swing with a lot of this stuff, because I would not have brought half of it. Rachel has a very bold fashion sense. And don't get me wrong, I love a lot of it. But at the end of the day, she also has a lot of misses. It's like a game of baseball. Not everything's a home run, Rachel, but I love that you're trying.
Do you think these are too much?
I hate that shirt.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it's not. I have
don't
actual
care what you're
stylists
thinking.
from actual fashion houses that have told me to wear them.
Just because they're stylists doesn't mean they fade.
Damn. Yeah, exactly. This is a
I'm sorry.
vintage top, and it's a full vibe with the matching highlighter skirt.
You know what they say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, so. Maybe it'll better on you.
This is the guy wearing
You
cutoff
can say whatever you want.
racer pants.
These are custom, and that looks like you found it out of the bargain bin at Goodwill.
This is vintage.
That looks like it came out of my grandma's closet.
You want to die, don't you? Jimmy and I have been having a lot of fun hanging out together. I do like him a lot. Sometimes he's mean, but I like him a lot. At least think of something creative, like it looks like community theater.
No,
if you're gonna
no,
try
you
to
want
read
me
me,
to
try
go?
to give me a good read.
Okay, well,
Actually,
you-
I've heard better
you're gonna see right
from
now?
better. You are literally, you tried to.
I'm watching the buffering sign over your head.
Okay, you know what? No, I don't. I
The
can't.
embarrassment in your face really matches your hair. It's really cute though.
Jimmy is way quicker than I am, and I'm okay with it. Like, I hope I never have to get in a real fight with him because I think he would school me.
That is really cute. It looks great on you.
I mean, obviously.
Bow down to the queen, bitch. Remember your place.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try to say. Remember your place.
Not long after, it was time for the veto ceremony, and we got Jimmy and Keanu going at it again. Just everything about this whole argument, Jimmy using his insults he probably got from a TikTok made by a 10-year-old, Keanu threatening the whole house like, "Ooh, we got mischievous Michael over here," and Ava's reactions was just the icing on the cake. It was just... Also, Keanu unleashed the mystery player, who ended up being Casey, the winner of Big Brother 20.
Actually, there'll only be one player chosen by random draw. Because I have the mystery competitor power and I'm activating it now.
Wow.
With this power, a former Big Brother house guest will now be playing the veto competition too. What? Wow. And if they win, they must give the veto to me. That's right, I've effectively doubled my chances of winning the veto. We'll all learn who the mystery competitor is at the veto competition. That's a great power.
Such an epic power.
Good cool power. You're gonna need it. Well, another lie, that makes sense. Jimmy, the only person that lied here is you, brother. You looked me straight in the eye and told me if you won HOH, you would not put me up. You were lying to me when you lied about the power. Sit back down because you belong on that chair. Have your moment. This is your moment. Have it. Because you're not going to have that anymore. Sit back down. My moment. Jimmy, this is all about you. My moment is winning out from here on out and picking you off all one by one. Let's see. I promise.
Pick us off one by one. Bye. So we'll send you right on home.
I wish you luck today. Actions speak louder than words, Jimmy. Okay. If they want to follow you to their graves, that's fine with me. I don't think anyone's following you, dude. I think people are just annoyed. That's fine. I wish you luck. Will the nominees please join me up here? I should have assumed he had a power. He lied about this, just like he lies about everything else. I got really hopeful when he stood up, though, because I thought he was going to say he was leaving the competition. I was like, thank God.
And for the competition, they also included clips of Felicia from season 25. They're bringing back everybody this week. In the competition, if they heard the word creeper...
Oh, man.
Yes, I'm only describing the competition because I wanted to include that bit. But if they heard the word creeper, they had to let go of their button and get to the end. And whoever didn't make it would be eliminated. Anyways, Casey won the veto, making Keanu safe. Speaking of Keanu, he was talking with Rachel, and Rachel was like, "Did you watch my season?" And Keanu was like, "No, but I saw the highlight reel." And then he started bringing up iconic moments of Rachel from her season, and he brought up all the times she got roasted, and Rachel was so offended, like, "Girl, I think you're an icon, I love you." But it is really not that deep.
Is this game, like, significantly more difficult when you have kids and all that stuff?
I mean, like leaving your family behind is really hard.
Yeah. Rachel and I aren't necessarily on the same wavelength in game terms, but if I'm going to be here next week, I want to make sure that we can at least get along.
I mean, everything reminds me of Brendan because every time I've been here, I've been with him.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Did you watch my season?
No, I watched the highlight of it.
Like what?
You came in, and that's when, what was his name?
Brendan?
No, not Brendan. He was on the weight bench, and you came up, and he's like, "Oh, the only reason you're even here is because they opened up Pandora's box and released something horrible in the house."
Yeah.
You're here for a limited time because your boyfriend did a Pandora's box and unleashed something horrible in the house.
And then I think Hayden told you something like, "Oh, why don't you try stringing a sentence together without using the word like?" String a sentence together without using the word like, will you? You got some good moments in that.
Yeah, it sounds like it, huh?
Really? That's what you picked up from my season? He could have said, like, yeah, I saw you and Brendan falling in love, or you winning that competition and saying floaters grab a life vest. That's iconic. Those are things that normal people would say, but people that are trying to push your buttons are going to pick out your flaws. Get out of here, Keanu. Like, please.
Did I say something wrong? Well, that didn't go as planned. Let me see if I can at least do some damage control. You okay?
I'm fine.
Why'd you get up and storm like that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe when someone is trying to point out everything bad about me to try to get under my skin.
Oh, Rachel, that's not what I was doing.
Oh, really, Keanu? Really? You said Hayden told me that I should string together sentences without saying the word like, and you pointed out the fact that Reagan came at me. So what are you trying to do, Keanu? You want to me game on, Keanu?
Rachel, come on.
No, bro.
It was literally part of the highlights.
Was it? Keanu, I know what you're doing. No surprise to me what you're trying to do.
I don't understand what you're saying.
But if that's what you want to do, I tried to stick up for you. I tried to be your friend. But you want to go to war with me? Then go to war with me.
At the veto ceremony, Keanu used his veto and Amy was his replacement. Then Kelly decided to activate her mystery veto power, which she won, used, and Will was her replacement. So after the veto ceremony, Morgan and Mickey are stunned about who Jimmy chose as replacements, and I'm guessing he didn't like communicate this with them first, since like they're an alliance and they were like mad about it.
I told him the same thing. Breathe. I literally went up there and
That speech was a joke.
No, that was a joke.
That actually pissed me off. You're killing me, Jimmy. Hello? This is so dumb. I just don't understand why you didn't talk through this with me. Me, you, and Mickey are supposed to be like this. I know Keanu and Kelly were your targets, but they got their asses off the block. You're telling me that Amy and Will were the next biggest targets in the house? This is so ridiculous. You had other options.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hey.
How's it going?
It's going.
Also, since Amy was now on the block and her and Rachel are in the Mom Squad 2.0, and there was this whole segment where Rachel was all like, I'm dressed for a funeral. Like, I'm sorry. She is so dramatic.
You look so good. I'm dressed for a funeral because I already know you guys are burying my friend. Adrian stays, and he's always going to be a vote for Keanu. Is that Kelly's?
If Adrian does not win the blockbuster, I do think it's a good time to strike. Sorry, but that's just how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. Do you want to sit next to Adrian on the block?
I don't.
I don't want to.
Ooh, this is so awkward because I want to keep Will. I know Zach wants to keep Adrian. And then Rachel is fighting to keep Amy.
If you're sitting next to Amy on the block, you have a good shot of staying.
100%.
You have very strong arguments for keeping Amy, and it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Do I want to send Rachel's closest ally out of this house? 1,000%. Do I want to be the one to tell her that? Absolutely not. Morgan, please take it away.
It's one less person to compete against.
Keeping her is better for this group's game.
Who do these rookies think they are? If I want Amy to stay, she's gonna stay. I mean, everyone in here needs to realize if that's what's best for me, that's what's best for them.
You don't want to look back and play the Big Brother What If game. I promise you. Goodbye.
You do not want to go to war with me. Trust me.
Now it was time for the BB Blockbuster, which was a puzzle
I really like puzzles, baby!
that Adrian won, making Amy and Will the final noms, and Amy got evicted. So that's all I have for this week's recap. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, guys!
Yes!